All right, blessings, family. This is Dr. Shema Womack-el, better known to you as the prophetic physician. Well, I have here, kind of hard for you to see, but I have some of the things that I made that some of you were watching all together on one plate now. Actually, I don't have everything because I would need another plate. But I have the tabbouleh, which is raw, inside the tomato. And looks like I actually mixed the tabbouleh with some celery and actually put it inside the tomato. And it is delicious. Then I have the curry cauliflower. This is really good. And I use some of the sea vegetables to actually spice it up. Mmm, that is delicious. What makes curry so good is that, and everybody, you can make your own curry. Actually, I highly recommend don't buy curry, make it yourself. Mmm, curry is, and you know what? I need to do that maybe tomorrow. I'll show you how to make curry. Curry. Um, I'm kind of getting lost for words because this is so good. This is so good. All right, remind me tomorrow. Some of y'all email me. I'll show you to make curry because it's turmeric. It's really turmeric, and just knowing how to put turmeric with some other spices and so forth. That's all it is. And what's good about turmeric? Turmeric is good. Is antifungal, antiviral, antibacterial. Um, is used a lot for cancer. All right, and that's it for that. But here is my pâtés. This is pumpkin. This is actually raw pumpkin that I actually mixed it with spinach. Okay, and then used a little bit of pumpkin seeds. I soaked some pumpkin seeds, but actually pumpkin. This is really good. I put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there. And this is tremendous. This right here is my almond and sunflower pate. And this tastes like tuna. With some lemon. All this is raw. And here's my sunflower and dried tomato. I really have fun making this because I just like tomatoes. And that's delicious. And my broccoli slaw. This is so easy to make because you don't use, some of you who are watching, you take the flower shoots of the broccoli, you cut that off, and then you take the big long pieces, you soak that in water, then you take that fine cutter and you just shred it, and use some tamari sauce. This is delicious. Wow. Then I have my cucumber salad with onions, tomatoes. I wanted to get leeks, but I couldn't find any organic leeks. Then I made a herb dressing. I have a cornbread one. I have a cornbread one too, but I didn't put that on a plate because that'd be too much. But this is my herb dressing. We'll do the cornbread tomorrow. This is great. My kale, I have the kale sweetened with some blueberry sugar, which is tremendous. Blueberry sugar, believe it or not, is actually good for your eyes. It's good for the retina of the eyes. It has a lower glycemic index. Let me go ahead and swallow. This food is good. Can't wait to finish making this video so I can eat. But blueberry sugar has a lower glycemic index than just about any of your sugars out there except what is called birch. I couldn't find birch the way I wanted to find birch. And some of you, if you're diabetic, you can use cactus sugar, date sugar in moderation, or just take some dates. And almost anything that you need sugar for to make a cake or pie, you can use a few dates. You can use definitely birch, which is so much better. But word of caution, you need to watch out for sugar, period. Again, these are lower glycemic index sugars. Um, what else did that I didn't tell you about? I know I got zucchini on here. Oh, here it is. I have zucchini. Oh, I didn't tell you this because it's hidden. My seaweed spaghetti. Now this is I really wanted to make a tomato sauce, but since I got a big gigantic tomato, I didn't make tomato sauce. But you get some dry, sun-dried tomatoes, throw that in a blender with a little bit of warm water. Excellent tomato sauce, and it looks just like spaghetti. This is actually seaweed. This is excellent for the thyroid. Excellent for those of you who have energy downfalls. Nothing like some good old seaweed. Not like you think. Very tasty. I also made a Parmesan cheese without using Parmesan. I just took some cashew butter, threw some cashew butter in the blender with some water, and that's where you get that little, looks like Parmesan cheese, right? And what else do I have that I didn't tell you about? I was going to make some cranberry sauce, except cranberries are very acidic, and so I left that alone. Oh, I have some celery, curry celery as well. Curry celery, which is really good. And I use some couscous. What you do is let the couscous soak in the water overnight, and then drain it, put it in turmeric, make your own curry, and just mix it in. Okay, so some of you, I'll be talking to you later on, probably tonight, and then some of you tomorrow as well. If you want any of these recipes on how to actually eat food that's alive, eat food that is raw, eat food the way God really intended for us to eat. It's just a shame that we got so conformed to this world, even the best of us. And I repented because the Lord gives us an excellent plan, and we go, Lord, no, you're not that smart. I think I'd rather do man's way. And this is when we get into trouble. This is when we get into irritable bowel syndrome, endometriosis, colon dysfunction problems, um, uh, up and down as far as energy levels are concerned, lose motivation, lose our vision, lose our dreams, our aspirations, and most of all, we lose our conversation and our dialogue with God because we're overstuffed with death and we love it. And how could I say that? I was one. I loved it until I realized I was missing the mark. Well, God bless you. Enjoy this day of what they call Thanksgiving. I think every day we should be giving thanks. So every day should be a day of Thanksgiving. Don't forget, be raw so you can be living. God bless you. I'll see you at the top.